Hi, this is Becky with the League of Women Voters of the Cincinnati area, and I'm here to take you through vote411.org. Vote411 is an online site where you can type in your address and it will pull up information about who will be on your ballot in November. It'll also pull up issue information as well, so you can go through everything, make your decisions before you go to the polls. Your first step when you go to vote411.org is just to enter your address, and I've entered our league address here in Cincinnati and click enter. Once you do that, it'll pull up a lot of information relative to your area, deadlines and contact information, but for our purposes today, we're just going to go straight to the ballot and click on Get Personalized Information. This will pull up a map of your address. If it can't find your address, this is a good place to find an address near where you live, just to be sure that the information that Vote411 pulls up mirrors exactly what will be on your ballot when you go to the polls. So it did find our address, looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and click Show My Races. This is an additional screen. It's asking me to choose my Court of Appeals district, District 5, so that looks good. I'll click Go to My Races. Vote411 is set up to take you through each race individually, tell you information about the race and the candidates running, and have you choose who you think you'll vote for, and then at the end you can have a sample ballot. So there's a couple navigation issues here going on. As you can see, we have a large scroll bar on the right side here, but we also have a smaller scroll bar inside the page, and this is actually taking us through the race information, this scroll bar here. You can also see that it started with the first race on our ballot, the Ohio governor race. You can see that our next race is lieutenant governor, and that we haven't chosen any candidates. There are 4 candidates and issues on my personalized ballot, and I haven't made any selections here, and that's what that number refers to. If you don't want to go through every single race one by one, you can also click here to view my races, and it'll pull up all of the races that are going to be on your ballot. So if you'd rather scroll through, read around, skip around, that's how you do that. But for today, I'm going to go ahead and look at the Ohio governor race. What Vote411 wants to do is show you candidates side by side. So on races when there's only 2 candidates, it'll show them already side by side. Let's see. So here for the Treasurer of State, there's only 2. All of their information is already displayed for you. You can read through their biographical information and answers to questions that the league has asked the candidates. So you can get an idea of which one you choose. But for races that have more than 2 candidates, it's only going to list them on this screen, and it wants you to choose 2, and then it'll show them side by side. So once you've gone through and read all about everything, maybe you don't want to fill out a sample ballot, maybe you just want information on this particular race. If that's the case, you can scroll all the way down here to the bottom and click email this or print this, and it'll send you just the information about this specific race. So if you click email this, it'll pull up a little email box, and the weird thing is you have to put in an email address for both the to and the from. So I'm just going to put our info email address in here, and it can be the same email address. So I can choose that and paste it there and click send the email. What it'll do is it'll come up with a captcha here, so you can click that, click send the email. Oh, I messed up. It's not easy. And it'll send you, and this will be again just an email of this specific race. So I just sent myself an email only about the Ohio governor's race here. If you prefer to print out this information, again scroll all the way to the bottom and click print this, and it'll come up with your print dialog box. But let's say that you've gone through and you really do want to fill out your ballot online. You can go through, and after you've read everything, you can just choose the candidate that you think will be best, and you choose your candidate that you plan to vote for by clicking the little check mark here. And I'm just going to randomly pick a candidate here. Once you choose your candidate, it'll automatically take you to the next race on your ballot. So you can see back here Ohio governor, and it has the candidate that I chose back there. And you can go through each race one by one. You can see up here at the top it said you've chosen one candidate out of 34. So it keeps track of that. You can go back to your races list here by clicking finish, and it'll show you who you've chosen for each as you go through. There's a lot of information down at the bottom on issues that are going to be on the ballot. So the proposed tax levy here, you can click through, and there's lots of information here. The League of Women Voters provides an explanation for the Hamilton County ballot issues. So there's a lot of background and explanation, and you can click yes or no. Alright, and once you're done with everything, you go back to the View My Races page, and it'll show you who you've chosen. Like I said, I've only chosen 2 here for this demonstration, but let's say I've chosen everything. You know, you've gone through, you've picked everyone you want to vote for. You go up and click Finish. Once you do that, this is sharing with you your completed sample ballot. So earlier we were able to email or print just one race on the ballot, and this is going to send you your entire sample ballot. So what you'll want to do is enter your cell phone number in here, not your regular home phone number, that won't help you. But if you enter your cell phone number, it will send you a text with a link to your completed ballot. So you can just check out your cell phone when you go to the polls to vote, or you can send it to your email address. And we'll again send it to myself here at the info@email. And there you go. You can also share it on social media if you are so inclined. And at any time you can come back and go through your ballot here. It will remember you when you visit vote411.org. So if you want to enter a different address and help someone else look at their sample ballot, make sure you refresh the page because it will pull up information that you've looked at previously. So that's how Vote411 works. If you have any questions, please give us an email at info@lwvcincinnati.org. And again, my name is Becky. Thanks for watching.